For me now, 100 years later, it was a big challenge to confront myself again with the theme of Sacre du Printemps. And then I tried to look into this community that is doomed to stay together. You can take that as an image of our society. And I feel it's quite an important issue to think that we have to sacrifice something to be reborn, you know, that we also respect the cycle of life. And I have researched into rituals, also rituals that are still existing and that are still practiced, like Indian rituals. I think maybe the key element is that I try to find an energetic field that corresponds with the music, with the energetic field of Stravinsky, which is for me very, very archaic. It's very, very and a power that almost comes out of the earth. You know, it's really as archaic. That was my attempt. And I don't know how far I will get still, because I'm still working. The issue of sacrificial, the idea of sacrificing, we don't even have this notion if it's something or somebody. I think for sure it's a very strong issue to sacrifice someone. In the cycling of nature, it is like this. We die, and there are children, and we get reborn. There is a permanent cycle, and for me also, this is within the music. You know, le printemps is the birth of nature, the rebirth of nature. Yeah, in pagan a ritual, you sacrifice a person, and most of the time it's a woman. I think also in a lot of different places, I've hardly ever seen men being sacrificed, maybe children because they have the innocence. So also in this one, it's a woman that is sacrificed. But I have been long thinking about, could it be also that a man in this moment could be sacrificed? But still I feel so connected to some ancient meaning that it has to be a woman. I think I try to do my best to make the piece ready, but it's also very complicated because I feel there's so much going on and the dancers, they're working so hard on so many things. It's very hard to work with them also on a different sense of theater, because you know what I do is also dance theater. You know, there is moments that you need to act, where you need to be yourself. It's very different issues than in a ballet. I really try to change these codes somehow that have existed in dance. So I think for them, it's a challenge to see that, and it's a challenge for us to work, and we're all trying to do our best. And I think it's fantastic that there's a new opera house now open. I mean, when everywhere in Europe there's crisis and all the culture gets cut, you here have a new opera house, so it's kind of anti-cyclic. I feel responsibility, but I try just what I can do, you know, to do it the best I can.